So recently, I read The Summer I Turned Pretty, and in that review that I gave on my channel, which I will leave a link to right there, I did say it would have been better if I or you watched the movie. However, I haven't watched the TV series, and so I'm gonna watch the first episode to see how correct or incorrect I was, because I did not like the books. And I feel bad recommending you guys watch the TV series if I haven't watched it myself. So I kind of started it on Amazon and then they put up that ad thing on my TV. So I'm going to watch the entire episode while I do some of my hair because I do have some stuff doing to my hair. And then I'm going to give you like my breakdown of the first episode. And if you like it, then we can do more episodes until we get to the end of season 3. So I know I said I would have watched the movie and then give you guys like my feedback. However, I think I lied. So we are at the first 3 minutes and 42 seconds in, and they do like mini flashbacks of all the summers, which basically happened in the book. But we are getting a side of Taylor that we haven't seen in the book. In the books, the only time I recall ever seeing Taylor was when she came when they were 14. Taylor also made a reference earlier that is not in the book. She says that Belly has been in love with Conrad since they were 12. If I'm not mistaken, Belly has always been in love with Conrad. He broke her heart though when they were 12, I think they went, that's when she get the teddy that's at the house. I don't remember the name. But I know he took her somewhere and she met this girl, Angie, that he liked. That's when he broke her heart. I don't recall her. She's always been in love with him. So I don't want to directly compare the movie, the TV series to the books. But I guess I am going to. I don't have the best memory and I know I will forget it. So every time I remember, I will mention it. Also, I do apologize. I don't think I will put the video over this. However, if going forward, if you want me to, just let me know in the comments and I definitely will. So I've already read the book. This will be spoilers. So if you have not watched the TV show or read the book, I suggest that you do. And the mom, Belly's mom is a little bit meaner from what I'm seeing now. And I guess, I don't know if it's because I read the book, but she was telling Steven that I needed to help out more this summer and I don't just watch your own plate. And when the book starts and they're driving to Cousins and Belly was singing, I love that her mom sang with her while the clip that I'm seeing now, the mom is a little bit pissed off and she wants them to stop the music. So I already know they're not sticking to the book. And it's kind of foreshadowing that Susanna is sick. While in the book, you couldn't really tell, but I don't know if it's because I've already read the book why I pick up on these little snippets here and there. But yeah, there was an ad, so I thought I will give you an update. Now, I read the book and I do that sometimes when I'm thinking. I did not know that Belly's mom wrote books, or is that just for the TV series? Once I'm done watching this, I'm gonna have to Google that because I don't know. I pictured Belly's mom is Laura and Beck's boys. I picture Beck as I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna find a picture of who I pictured her as. I'm gonna insert it when I'm editing. But I pictured her blonde more the way Belly describes her. I picture her blonde and with shiny, like, people with brunette hair have like really shiny hair for the most part. My daughter's best friend's mom has really nice shiny brunette hair, and I picture her with like a shiny blonde, long flowing, not really straight, but not completely wavy. Just a more I I didn't picture the person that's acting as I didn't picture her as Beck. I already I already saw pictures online of Conrad, so I have been picturing Conrad as Conrad, Belly as Belly, Jeremy as Jeremy. I also picture Taylor as a skinny girl with freckles. I don't know. I have a thing for girl with freckles. So that's just my cook up day. I'm gonna watch my 2 minute ad because this ain't ad free, and then I'm gonna finish. I've done like a few of my hair. I haven't done right like that much, but I've done a few. So I'm gonna watch my 2 minute ad and drink my wine and get back to it. So I finished the first episode and I stand by my earlier comment. Don't read the books. Do not read the books. Watch a TV show. And there are some parts that deviated from the books. There's some parts of the book that happen like at the really, really end. And they happen in the first episode. Also in the books, the debutante ball is not a part of it. Um I also there weren't any moments in the book when I felt like I understood why Belly liked Conrad or Belly liked Jeremy. But watching the TV show, there are little moments and tensions, and maybe it's a song because songs really do put me in a mood. But there are little moments that happen that made me kind of like I like TV Conrad. I didn't really like him in the books. There are so many things that I don't know if it's because the book is mostly told from Belly's point of view, so she wouldn't have seen little teeny tiny things that Conrad did. Like when Conrad's gonna be grumpy the entire first season because he was in the book. That much I know. And his mom was sleeping on the couch, and he covered her. We got a scene where we actually saw Laurel talking to Conrad, and that didn't really happen much in the book. I'm a little thirsty, so I'm gonna drink a little bit of my wine. Also, Belly met this guy, Sam, at a Latin convention in seventh grade, and I loved their little relationship, how it developed over time in the books. That I didn't really like in the TV series because they kind of kissed on the first time they met. And I kind of liked how that moment in the book led up to it, where, I love the little yin and yang. And also I love that in the movie, Conrad tells her that he remembers everything when he drinks. And in the book, when he got drunk and got in a fight and he stroked her hair and said he loved her hair, it's like a kid's hair. The next morning, she didn't want to mention it because she figured that he will be wasted, and so he wouldn't remember. And so hearing him in the movie telling her that he remembers everything, because that moment was also interrupted by Jeremy. I kind of love that. I also love that we see Taylor and Belly having more of a relationship because in the books, because of what happened when Taylor came on summer 14, their relationship kind of dwindled. So I kind of didn't like that. And so I love that I'm seeing them texting and stuff over the. And when I was reading the book, I was also wondering when the book was written because there wasn't really much mention of them using smartphones and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like wondering like what was the year in which the book was set, and I probably should look that up. And I, while I was watching this, I found a picture of who I pictured Beck as, and it fits her. It doesn't deviate from who the person that plays her now, but it fits her a lot better to me. So that's just my little mini review on episode one. Absolutely, if I'm supposed to judge this series on episode one, absolutely love it. Also, when in the books, Sam told Belly that he goes to do this. He's on a whale watching intern type thing. He never really invites her to come, and I love that in the TV series he did invite her. And there were instances in the book where Belly kept saying she didn't feel pretty or she didn't feel like she was. There were a lot of body positivity issues that she has in the book. And I really want to see how they work all of that through in the TV series. But if I was to say if I'm team anyone, I in the books I did not see why she liked Conrad. I did not like Conrad. But if I'm supposed to join a team right now, I'm gonna have to say I see Jeremy as her friend. The way how Jeremy looks at her right now and how he is protective of her, it's given, I'm your friend. But the way Conrad looks at her and the way how he talks to her, it's given, I'm in love with you. There's this moment when he saw her the first time she comes out of the car when they arrive, and that look, I don't know how many tries they did to get it perfect, but that look was chef's kiss. Absolutely love it. So if you want me to do like more watching and reacting to the other episodes, just let me know and I'll definitely do that for you. Now we're at the end of our video. I probably did not introduce myself. So hi, I'm Anna and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful year, month, week, day, hour, minute, second. And I'll see you in another video. Just so you know, I usually post bookish content, but for these videos, any movies that I do videos on, it will only be movies that were originally books. And so I would read the book first and then, you know, compare it to the movie. I have a few books that are now movies that I've already read. I might just reread them and rewatch the movie, but who knows? So I've already done my outro. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.